It's Astro Bot day today, so we're going to do some unboxing. Finally, Astro Bot has got its full-fledged game that isn't a tech demo or a VR game. So let's get into this. We had Final Fantasy Rebirth. Vampire Survivors got released on the PlayStation. Platted that yesterday, which was good timing for this. But it was this year, because there was not many games around, that I actually went back and did the tech demo for the PS5. I completed that, got platinum on that, and it was great. It's so fun. Last week Outlaws came out. I was like, I need to get Outlaws because I'm a Star Wars fan, and I really like the look of it. But then the reviews came out, it's buggy, and plus Ubisoft put me off anything anyway. So I'll wait till that's like 20 quid, and then so I was like, well, nothing new to play. So Astro Bot came along, and I thought it's better to spend 50 odd quid on this game knowing it's polished. And the reviews came out the other day, 9s, 10s everywhere, so I'm not going to get disappointed in this game while I can spend 50 quid on Outlaws and what I hate Ubisoft even more than I probably already do. Also got the controller. Thought it was a nice piece for the collection. I do like the design of it. The look of it is really nice. It's very tasteful. It's not over the top, overkill. Some controllers are like someone's thrown up the franchise all over them. The box as well, you can see like slight subtle changes to the original box. Little Astro Bots running around the back playing with the controller. It's very much in keeping with the original box. Quite plain, yes, but it doesn't differ too much from the original. It's just tasteful. It's tasteful. It's what I like to see. Of course, open everything with this. My rusty scalpel. Oh, that's paper. We're good. It's a paper sticker now, saving them trees and turtles and stuff. Oh, I still need my bloody scalpel. Even the packaging on the inside isn't plastic anymore. Was it ever plastic? This is some new recycled material. Some instructions, just in case you don't know how to use a controller. To be fair, PCs don't know how to use controllers. Long story. It's not a long story. How hard is it to have one of PCs, the greatest platform to play video games ever? The best way to play video games ever. I Bluetooth my controller across onto it to play games. Input lag is stupid. I didn't eventually fix the problem for it to reoccur again, and then my PC makes, well, you're doing it wrong. Or, you know, they geniusly come up with just use a cable. Great, plugged in a cable, and all my sound disappears because it thinks I've plugged in a speaker. PCs aren't the best way to play video games, consoles are. Please don't cry, PC people. Onto the controller. This is a bit plasticky, not gonna lie. Well, that is pretty. This is very nice. I do like the translucent blue there. It looks like it's slightly got some depth to it. There, the eyes are cool. Like how it's just like flat white most places. And on the back you have Astro Bot instead of the Sony logo, which is great. One thing here with these eyes in the middle on the touchpad, I'm looking forward to seeing people can mod that to an actual like LED screen or like dot pixel screen. That would be really cool. Put the eyes and animate them. PS button, nice, matte finish. Got some grooves in it along the insides. It's a sexy controller. This controller is not doing too much. It's not over the top. It's nice. It's just right, and it's like in perfect keeping with the same aesthetic if you've still got your white PlayStation covered like I've got, and looks like Astro Bot.
3 days later.
I have put some hours into playing Astro Bot. It's a very, very good game. It's very fun. It's very charming. It's reminiscent of, remember back in the day when you wait out for Crash Bandicoot 2 to release Spyro, or the platformer games, like the iconic ones. This is definitely up there with them, and in years and years to come, I'm sure we're going to see more and more Astro Bot games. For its first proper go, it's incredible, but if this was like It Takes Two or Unravel, like where it's co-op, that'd just take it to some next level. It would be great if this was a multiplayer game. Where this game absolutely shines is its detail, and especially if you've been a PlayStation gamer for a long time, this is a walk down memory lane. Rescuing little robots. It's not just exclusive PlayStation franchises. You're not just rescuing like Nathan Drake or Aloy. You've got like Ryu, Ken, Snake. All the franchises that have been on PlayStation's platform. It's a celebration of PlayStation. But people do say it's like a graveyard of characters that have come and gone, because we still have Crash Bandicoot and Spyro who are now Xbox, they're not PlayStation. We're in a different age now. There's not just one mascot for PlayStation. Nathan Drake, Kratos, Aloy, Ellie, Joel, Astro Bot, Xbox, the Master Chief dude, and the dude from Gears of War, and Nintendo. We know obviously the face of Nintendo being Mario, the face of Sega being Sonic. They're the old school. With Astro Bot's focus on the past and then reliving your PlayStation good old days, the game actually has an insert in there, and it's not just a bit of paper with your copyright disclaimers on it. There is a little comic book, as you used to get in the old PlayStation games, inserts with every single game instruction booklets. This, we have a poster of the PS5 flying ship, that is the ship you're fixing, Astro Bot. That's that. And then a little comic. So again, it's in the detail that makes this game as good as it is. The game also marries up so well with the haptic feedback of the DualSense. It's the best game I've played using that DualSense. A lot of games don't utilise this enough, and I wish they would. First party PlayStation games do well, but none as much as Astro Bot. How good the haptics are carry over to the PlayStation Portal. Playing on this, I mean, it's not just as good as you're playing it on a DualSense. It is the same experience. It's just your screen's a bit different, or your sound's a bit different, but the haptic feedback on these are great. And we're nearing the end of the summer here in the UK, so let's get out and about, make the most of the weather, and play Astro Bot on our PS Portal. So my verdict on Astro Bot is a proper good game. It's so good, well worth the money. I'm glad I skipped Outlaws for this. I can't wait to see Game of the Year awards, because this one is going to bring home some big awards, if not Game of the Year, even though it's got to go up against like Rebirth and Wukong. It's a tall order, but I believe, and I'll catch you lot in whatever video I might make next.